All right. Hey, welcome to the cleansing and weight loss webinar. Got some powerful information, strategies, tips, secrets, which they shouldn't be secrets because every doctor should be telling you this information. And if they're not, you're maybe getting the wrong information. If you're getting the wrong information, the wrong advice, you may be heading down the wrong path. And that means results for you. It's all about getting results for you. So we're going to uncover 3 powerful secrets that even if you apply part of what I'm going to teach tonight, you'll be able to apply this information immediately and get results. And our goal is to help you understand this so you can get results for the rest of your life, which is powerful. So we're waiting for a few more people to get on. It's exciting. We got a lot of information to share. I'm going to jump over to my PowerPoint in just a second, and then we'll run through the PowerPoint and I'll answer those questions. And 2 of the things we have, if you're interested, is one, a strategy call. A strategy call is where I give you a free call. We talk for 15 minutes and see what direction is best for you. If I can give you some of my advice, what I've been through. I've been doing this for many, many years, been involved in healthcare, I think my entire life, ever since I could start walking. So I'll do the best I can to lead you in the right direction. If some of my programs can help, then I'll help you with that as well. We have a very special offer at the end on some of our different programs that is a one-time offer. So stick around, listen to the entire webinar, because the information will be life transforming when you put this all together. I've been doing these workshops in the community in my office for over 9+ years, and every time I do it, there's always somebody who says, "I've never heard this before in my life, doc. This is amazing." They apply it and they get the results that they need. So we're going to jump over. I'm going to screen share here. Could jump over to my my PowerPoint. 3 powerful weight loss secrets, concept secrets. Why aren't other doctors telling you this information? This is a proven system to help burn that stubborn belly fat. We've been doing it successfully for years. There's certain concepts you have to apply if you not only want to burn fat, but keep it off for a lifetime. So how I discovered this. This isn't the best picture, but it's a little fuzzy, but I found this and I tried to reproduce it the best I could. That was when I was 21. My first year, I was a physical education teacher in health down in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida. I was on the rugby team, playing rugby. My goal that summer, my first teaching summer off, was to gain weight, because I was always thin. I weighed about 145, 150 pounds. I wanted to get up 165, 170 of sheer muscle. So I decided I'm going to eat a lot of bad foods, which I didn't think were bad, pastas and stuff like that. I drank extra beer, and look what happened. I got the belly. And, this runs in my family, which many of you may run in your family as well. And you don't have to be subject to this genetic predisposition. So years ago, this is about 10 years ago, I could run a 5K race under 19 minutes, but was exercise the answer to losing weight. I still had that belly. Wasn't as big, but I was running 30 to 50 miles a week. I was lifting weights, eating healthy. So why was this happening to me? My plan wasn't working. And many times we were told, we just need to exercise. So when this happened, I was already exercising. I was already eating pretty good. I had to find the answer. So I looked into every diet. There's over 150 diet plans out there, which is mind-boggling. Some were extreme. One piece of advice one had was take an ice bath to shiver and lose a few extra calories. And I was probably bold enough that I was getting ready to try it. And I thought, wait a second, I've got to find a program that can not only work for me to take this weight off fast within a few weeks and easy, but it has to be real. It can't be outrageous. No, none of my patients are going to lay in an ice bath to shiver. And this is not going to be for the general population. I had to find something that was easy to do. And I didn't want to buy into programs and do monthly meetings and take supplements for 6 months to a year. And that's what most were saying. Many of the diets were raw diet, paleo, keto, juicing, fasting, eliminating all the carbs, never eating junk again. Those aren't bad, but many of them are too hard for your body to process immediately. And some it's not about the diet, it's about your physiology. We're going to talk about that. So I discovered a completely new approach. I applied it, it worked. I developed my own system from this. So over years of trial and error, I tried to get a system that was, one, absolutely incredible, that yielded great results. Two, was doable for the general population, somebody that's not in extreme eating or dieting or exercise, and is easy and affordable. Some of these programs, I mean, you could spend, we'll see, many, many thousands of dollars. So we've been doing this for over 9+ years. That's me. I'm 52. I'm not going to be on any cover on any magazine, but far cry from even when I was 20, the shape that I'm in. I still exercise. I eat healthy about 90% of the time, but I made a few tweaks, and that's what we're going to talk about, these tweaks. And this made all the difference in the world. That's me playing rugby against these young guys. At 52, they're usually 22 up to maybe 32. And here I am 20, 30 years older. So I have my health, I have my shape. And that's one thing, is we want to help you not only lose weight, but keep your health, keep the energy. We have to get fast results. So if you could lose 20 to 40 pounds in 8 weeks, decrease your blood factors, cholesterol, LDL, triglycerides, decrease body fat percentage by 5 to 10%, and begin to reverse disease and chronic sickness in 8 weeks, would you be interested? So at this point, I'll see hands going up. Yes, 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 yes. Is this even possible? Yes, it is possible. And we're going to show you that. Here's Mike. Mike, he just listened to him. Our programs are meant to, they're meant to work fast. And does Mike look like he's on a diet? He's happy. He couldn't believe it. He ended up losing 89 pounds in 8 months. Nothing extreme. He had done some dieting. In fact, he wasn't eating much during the day. He was eating about 2 meals, and he couldn't understand why his body wasn't losing weight on low calorie, because his body wasn't processing properly. So tonight we're going to learn 3 secrets to weight loss. First is secret number 1 is exercise. Exercise is good, but it's a stressor. You have to understand, when you're exercising, whether you're running, sprinting, doing weightlifting, any kettlebell, any of these things, they're going to stress your body. That's what they're meant to do. When you stress your body, then you rebuild stronger. But if your body's not handling stress properly, it can really mess with your system, because stress increases cortisol. That increases belly fat. We're going to go through this. Increases heart rate, vasoconstriction, that's blood pressure, blood glucose levels, sugar goes up, diabetes, blood cholesterol levels, decreases serotonin. That makes you happy, sleep well, and that can change your mood, your attitude, lead to depression, anxiety, increases sensitivity to pain, decreases cellular immunity. You're sick all the time. Decrease antibiotic hormones, growth hormones, and testosterone, meaning you're losing muscle and you're not getting stronger and looking healthier. You may be losing weight, but you're looking sickly. So exercise can backfire. You must get your physiology working properly first. Hormones, balance, burning fat, then you go back to exercise. So that's what we recommend on our program. If you're going to just try exercise, you have to do it the right way. Walking around a park or on a treadmill for an hour isn't going to work. High intensity sprints or burst type training, even if it's walking, you look up burst type training, and you'll see this on many of the sites on how to do a sprint for 20 seconds and then walk for a minute. Do a sprint for 20 seconds, doing 7 sets of that. That type of intensity raises testosterone, a growth hormone, stimulates muscle activity, and helps burn fat. And weight training is another thing. It's very important. So high intensity sprints or burst type training and weight training work together to get results. But again, if your body's not processing properly, this is just going to throw a wrench into your system. So we always say it's best to hold off until your body's functioning properly. Then you can try exercise. Here's Barry. Listen to Barry's results. What would that do for you, 70 pounds? What if it was only half that, 30 pounds, or even 20? What would that do for you in a short amount of time? Your energy, how you sleep, your medications. So remember about exercise. Secret number 2 is food. We look at paleo, no fat, high fat, keto, juicing, raw, organic, no carb, low carbs, counting calories, all these things. So here I speak throughout the state to other chiropractors, other doctors. I speak in my community on the situation because there's so many plans out there that are confusing. My plan is make it simple. Make it simple, but have powerful results. So I call mine a calorie clean diet. These are foods you can get anywhere, and you start with where you are, and then you work to get maybe more organic or healthier versions. But in the beginning, it's really just starting to set some good habits. Your protein, fish, chicken, turkey, beef, eggs, cottage cheese, vegetables. There's a select few that work best, and this is in my book that I teach in my rapid weight loss program. But vegetables are good, and there's certain vegetables just help you lose weight faster. But things like greens, broccoli, lettuce, spinach, cucumbers, fruits, apple, pear, strawberries, orange, grapefruit. There's certain fruits too that have lower glycemic index, lower sugar content that just work better. So that's a sample of what we teach on a calorie clean diet. Now, you have to buy these foods at Whole Foods? No. Do they have to be organic? No. They have to be food, and they can't be, boxed, microwaved. You've got to start cooking and eating stuff raw, healthy, steamed, grilled, not deep fried. So how do you make this transition? So, breads and carbs weren't on that list, pasta, sweets, no soda, sugary drinks. How do you make it? Our supplements have that, but physiology too helps you. When your physiology starts changing, you start getting good results. So here's Darlene. Darlene had amazing results. Or her cravings are gone. And usually it takes about 3 to 7 days for those sugar cravings to be knocked out of your system. And then it's really just about sticking to it, sticking to the plan. The supplements we use that we would recommend help you with that because they allow your body to cut those cravings. We're going to talk about that later. And here's the big one. Secret number 3, body physiology. Sympathetic stress hormone response. If you look that up, you'll be amazed at what you find on sympathetic stress and how hormones play a key role. And most people say, I know it's my hormones, doc, but why? Why is it the hormones? What is sympathetic stress? This is being a big culprit in people gaining weight or not having the ability to lose weight, and their body just keeps breaking down, getting sicker and heavier and fatter year by year. So when we put it all together, so we cut out the exercise, we wait on that, we get the right foods implemented, get the wrong foods out, the right supplements in to help you process that, and then we look at physiology, and we're going to talk about this. So we put it all together, you start losing belly fat. Look at that belly, bye-bye belly. We have it all mapped out. I have it in a book manual that what you read is exactly how you follow it. I also did videos, a free membership for you to follow, make it easy. But look at the belly. Those Karen lost over 40 pounds. Belly is gone. Belly gone. Belly decreased tremendously, and that was first phase. And whether you're wanting to lose 20 pounds or 40 or 60 or even 100, that's what our goal is, to get your body burning fat, and that's that belly. Look at that belly gone. And you can see these people are not 22-year-old studs working out in a gym with high testosterone levels. This is the average person, middle-aged person. So the hormone debate. This is what we're going to talk about, and we're going to pull this together. Is eating carbs is sugar. So any kind of breads, any kind of pastas, that's all sugar, just in different forms. Cereals, bagels, all the foods you like, crackers. What happens? Blood sugar goes up. Your pancreas has to release insulin. That's a hormone. Blood sugar goes down, so now it's low. So when it's low, you end up having to release cortisol. We'll talk about that in a second. But that excess sugar That's energy. So sugar is energy, and if you don't need it, it gets stored. So the excess gets stored as palmitic acid. That's a major culprit in heart disease. But where does it get stored? Your belly and hips. It's an easy place that just gets stored there for the next day if you need it. But immediately when you eat carbs and sugar, you don't need it. So what happens when your blood sugar goes down, it goes too low, cortisol, another hormone, is released to raise that level to normal again. And cortisol stimulates the storage of belly fat. So every time you eat carbs, your blood sugar goes up, it comes way down, it goes low. So then you have to increase cortisol has to be released. So it goes back up to normal. But this whole process says, hey, I don't need all this sugar. Where do I store it? Store it on the belly. And this is where leptin comes in. So leptin is a hormone that tells your body when it's full. Stop eating. And I always joke, every time I do a workshop, I say, how many people don't have leptin working? You eat the whole meal, you're done with your meal, and your partner, somebody at the table doesn't eat theirs, and you're eyeing it up saying, just give it to me, I'll keep eating. That's leptin. Leptin's produced by fat cells. So more fat cells you have, the more leptin, your body becomes leptin resistant. Doesn't even work anymore. So you're always hungry. Fructose, sugar, this causes leptin resistance by elevating triglycerides. So if your triglycerides are going up, you don't have to eat a low-fat diet. You got to get off sugar, especially fructose, and get your body repairing. Triglycerides impair leptin transport from entering the hypothalamus. Now listen, the hypothalamus inhibits hunger and burns fat. The hypothalamus is in your brain. That's telling your body, hey, burn fat for fuel. Well, as leptin resistant kicks in and triglycerides, your hypothalamus doesn't work properly. Here's Kevin. Kevin was a big skeptic. What's interesting is as he was shooting this, he was having trouble keeping from crying. I mean, it affected his life that greatly. 55 years old, got his life back. This could be you. Here's Roger. He only needed about 15 pounds to lose, but he did it in 21 days. He got off his diabetes meds. So some of you, you may be saying, well, I only have 15 pounds to lose. It's not just the weight, it's the process on how you do it and how your body transforms afterwards. Here's James. Listen to James' story. So physiology and hormones, we're going to talk about this. This is really important for you to understand. We have to look at what controls this system, what controls all function of the body. When you understand this, it's going to be a big eye opener. So we look at what controls all function. It's our brain and our nerve system. So your brain sends energy through the spinal cord. These nerves are attached to things like your thyroid, your adrenal glands, your hormones, your reproductive system, everything. Your glands are controlled through your nerve system. So body chemistry, organs, hormones are all controlled through your nerve system, which controls physiology. So what can cause nerve stress? So if your nerves are under stress, they block this ability to function properly. So poor posture. And when you increase your weight, this makes it worse. Your belly pulls forward, it presses on the low back disc, your posture slouches, computer screen time, cell phones, all hunching over. This puts nerve stress. Falls, accidents, injuries can jar the spine out of position. Toxins, medication, dehydration, emotional stress. When you look at that, if you have any of those, then you could have nerve stress or posture stress. If you don't have any of those, I don't know what planet you're living on, because we all have these things. We get in falls, we get in accidents. We've had a car accident 10 years ago. We've been on a few medications. We're not eating the right way. We're under emotional stress, financial stress. We sit at a computer all day. Most of us have, multiple stressors in our life. So if you have nerve stress, this shuts down the healing to your organ, to your glands and your hormones. This can cause or cause a stress hormone response. So that's the term. And a stress hormone response increases heart rate, increases cardiac output. So your heart's affected. You may have high blood pressure because of this. And this increases your need for fats and sugars. When you're under stress, you're craving fats and sugars for storage, because stress is your body's under stress. It's freaking out. It's saying, hey, if we stay under stress, we are going to need to store some energy in case we don't have food for the next few days. So what do you crave when you're under stress? Fats and sugars. You're driving down the highway, you're under stress. You're not stopping at the grocery store to get some broccoli and olive oil and sea salt. You're stopping to get a donut. You're stopping to get something sweet and sugary and fatty. Shirley's results were dramatic. She had been to every program for many, many years, maybe 20 years, and said to me, which I hear a lot, look, doc, this is my last try. I'll try this. This makes sense. This is different than anything I've ever done. I'm going to try this. And she ended up losing 101 pounds in 11 months. And once we got her body functioning and she was doing the right habits, it was easy for her. It literally was. I would ask her, how you doing? She's like, this is easy, doc. The things you taught me, my body is working properly. It's not hard. There's her before and after. Look at the difference. So nerve stress. If you have nerve stress, posture stress, this affects the adrenals, lowers your energy. This can cause digestion to shut down. Depression, anxiety kicks in. You lose concentration. You're easily distracted. This affects the hypothalamus. Do you remember what the hypothalamus does? That works with hormones to burn fat. The hypothalamus is in your brain, and it triggers fat burning. And if you're under nerve stress, this isn't working properly. Also, nerve stress causes serotonin levels to drop, mood, appetite, sleep. You crave more fats and sugars, insulin resistant, which means you become diabetic, and free fatty acids are in the bloodstream, which makes fat in the hips and thighs. So you keep accumulating it in your hips and thighs. And then cortisol increases, causing high cholesterol and more belly fat. It's like, what do I have to do? This is mind-boggling. We have to get pressure off that nerve. So if your posture is in this hunched position, like the Boyd screen or this red and blue picture, the nerves under stress. And this is similar to if I squeezed your right arm and I block the nerve flow and the blood flow to your right hand, excuse me, you are going to have a numb hand. Your hand's going to go numb. It's going to tingle. And if you kept it that way for the next few months, it's going to die. So what do you need to do to heal your hand is take pressure off your arm, release that pressure, allow that nerve flow to continue, and you're fine. That's what the poor posture does. It blocks nerves going to your thyroid, your adrenals, your hormones. Your hypothalamus can't function. So look at the picture with the belly. When you have belly, it compresses, pulls it forward. You get compression in the low back, the hunching, compression in the neck. This causes this whole sympathetic stress hormone response. Your bones can start to wear out, joints start to wear out. So if you're nervous choke going to the thyroid, what happens to your metabolism? Well, it begins to malfunction. It could slow up. You could gain weight by looking at somebody eat a piece of cake. What if this goes to your reproductive system? This is all your hormones. So your hormones don't work, you gain weight. So here's Carolyn. You may have seen some of her videos. She ended up losing 62 pounds. She's tried so many other programs. Chiropractic care, a tremendous part of losing weight and healing, no more pain, medication, and energy is high. She absolutely feels fantastic, looks great. She just loves it. Here's Pam. Now, Pam did 2 other programs that were very similar, because there's a lot of programs out there that appear to be like ours. She did it with chiropractors, but the chiropractors never talked about physiology, posture, or nerve stress. So listen to Pam. Amazing. We love these stories. So what makes our weight loss program so different? We analyze every piece. We're looking at toxins. I have this in my book, and I have this on a free ebook you can get access to. Being alkaline, our diet and our supplements help your body get in an alkaline situation. We work with hormones. We work with real nutrition. This is not hard. You can shop anywhere for this. And exclusively, we're looking at how to change body physiology to make this all happen. The body physiology is the mastermind behind it, or it's the brain behind it, because it is the brain. So what should you do? Other programs can cost thousands of dollars and take a year to lose 20 pounds. Most programs say that if you lose 20 pounds in a year, that's success. Well, if that took us 20 pounds, I would cry. We usually get 20 pounds in the first few weeks, maybe a month. They don't and won't address all the components like we do. Most of them are lacking the physiology, or they do one piece of the puzzle: diet real hard, take one supplement, exercise like a madman. So we put it all together. So if you do lose weight, you may gain it all back, and you don't get healthy. So our goal is to help you lose weight but get healthy. So obesity is serious. If you're obese right now, or you're overweight heading to obesity, obesity related to 40% of diagnosed cancers. Did you know that? Being obese can cause you to die 8 years earlier in the last 20 years, just being miserable. A 22-pound weight loss can reduce heart attack risk by 75%. 15-pound weight loss can reduce risk of type 2 diabetes by 50%. And losing 10 pounds doubles your chance of normalizing your blood pressure. So this is serious. When you can lose 10, 20, 30 pounds, you are going to increase and accelerate your health, but decrease these major factors. Heart disease and cancer are the number 1 and 2 killers in the United States and in many countries. So we want to be able to reduce the risk of that by just a few pounds. And it's not every diet's going to do it for you. It has to be the right one. It has to be healthy. So obesity is one of the biggest drivers of preventable chronic diseases and healthcare costs in the U.S. And I believe it's surpassed smoking. Sugar and dietary things have surpassed smoking is more dangerous. Costs range from $147 billion to nearly $210 billion per year on obesity-related issues. Obesity is associated with job absenteeism, costing approximately $4.3 billion annually, and with lower productivity while at work, costing employers $506 per obese worker per year. And you may, if you're not a business owner, you're like, well, that's not much. But you talk a big company, that's huge. Obese adults spend 42% more on direct healthcare costs than adults who are healthy at a healthy weight. So if you're overweight or obese, you're going to spend more and more on healthcare. And we know right now healthcare costs are going up. Insurance rates are going up. Deductibles are going up. Copays are going up. So it's getting more costly to use your insurance. Lifetime healthcare costs of obesity is an average of $92,235 per person. You could buy a house with that compared to the cost of somebody with normal weight. This is huge. So I pulled this up. If you Google this, Duke Global Health Institute, National Business Research Institute. Results may vary depending on what site you pull up, but this was pretty. I saw this several times, so this was a pretty good ballpark. Is Weight Watchers? You have a monthly program. It may be up to $699 a month. And the average cost to lose 20 pounds, they're saying, is about $1,500. Very slow at losing weight. Dietitian, MD, $2,520 for 20 pounds. And they usually have poor choices on food, and it usually has medication. Nutrisystem, it's the prepackaged meals, which makes up a huge expense. Could be a big monthly expense, $2,780 for 20 pounds. In the Zone, really expensive, a lot of prepackaged meals, $4,500. Jenny Craig, $4,740 to lose 20 pounds. It's not cost effective. You may lose 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 pounds in the first week or two. I mean, that's pretty easy, but then you're done. Then you're buying, like Jenny Craig, $812 a month. Oh my goodness. Surgery, $15,000 to $23,000 to get that first 20 pounds off. Local programs in my area, and I evaluate this and see what are other chiropractors doing, what are other doctors doing, and a lot of these other programs are starting around $1,500 up to $3,000. I didn't look at everyone, but that's on average. And I have many patients that come in and say, yes, they've done programs and spent well over that. So ours at Innate Life, a system, our own products, ranges anywhere from $69, that's our cleanse, up to $995. That's our big rapid weight loss where you could lose 20 to 40 pounds. And it begins if you do it the correct way, you follow my advice, you get your nerve system reduce stress, you're going to increase your physiology. This plays a big role. So you can see when you look number to number, ours is way less than any of these other programs. So I have a complete kit. You can see my Innate Life label. I wrote a book, the manual. You can see it's a small book. It's like 60, 70 pages long. It's real short, has a lot of pictures. So you're not doing a lot of reading. It's just an outline. What do you need to do to lose weight fast and keep it off? So the first part is a 30-day cleanse. And if you do the rapid weight loss, you do the cleanse for 8 days and then continue it through the weight loss. So the cleanse and detox, it cleans the colon and the cells. It removes toxins, prepares your body for weight loss. So it's real gentle on the system. It's not hard on your colon or your bowels. It's pretty easy. Why should we cleanse? Well, it's estimated we're exposed to over 700 different toxins in a day. They get trapped in our liver, organs, and even our fat cells. The brain, you have to understand, the brain is made of 60 to 80% fat. So fat also wraps around all our nerves to help insulate and improve nerve signals. So this means that certain toxins are very close to the nerves. This is why symptoms like brain fog, headaches, tingling, numbness, mood problems, very common with toxicity, especially when you're detoxing. First few days to a week, you may feel yucky, just like you're kind of like a very mild, I don't want to call it a flu, just a yucky feeling. because you're getting rid of all these toxins. They get stored in the blood, the bone, the lymphatic system, and joints. That's why a lot of your joints hurt. Pull this stuff out. Over time, they build up and they cause destruction, not only to the area there, but your entire body, because now your body chemistry is breaking down. Chronic sickness and disease may develop. So we all need to cleanse, 1 to 4 times a year. It's easy. But these things, our program allows that. It's easy to do. You could do it every month if you want. But here's Alyssa. Now, Alyssa has 10 kids, 52-pound weight loss. She did not want to do weight loss. Her husband, who's a pastor, talked her into it and said, hey, this sounds like it's a great program. Let's do it. Well, she followed his advice, and listen to what she had to say. That's so cool. Here's a mom now with 10 kids. So, and if she can do it, I say we can all do this. This is not hard to do. You just have to implement it. Or another program we have is Cleanse and Rebuild. We do the cleanse and the fiber, but we also add in chlorella and the Innate Pro. And all these products are in our Rapid too. These are like transitions, like cleanse and rebuild. So the probiotic, why do the probiotic and why do the chlorella? Is we need to rebuild. So the chlorella is a deep green. It boosts your energy, detoxifies at the cellular level. Great for the body and the liver. Great source of magnesium. This is where it can affect blood pressure or muscle tension. You get those tight muscles. It binds heavy metals. So it boosts your immune system, improves cholesterol, blood sugar levels. Critical part of cellular detoxification, rejuvenation at the cellular level. A probiotic. If you've ever had an antibiotic, you get rid of all this good gut bacteria. And one antibiotic, they say, can affect you up to a year. So it's extremely important for gut bacteria. Gut bacteria houses up to 70% of all the cells that make up your immune system. Innate Pro is a blend of 4 strains, 40 billion organisms. And you're never going to find the perfect probiotic. You'll see a lot of differences out there and all these different. You just have to get a high quality that has good bacteria. Ours works phenomenal. It's easy on you. We're getting great results with it, so I stick to it. It's high potency, and it helps balance the bacteria levels. So it's gentle. It's not hard. It's easy to do. This is something where you want to cleanse and rebuild, kind of give yourself a boost. You may not want to do the whole weight loss program yet, then do this. And again, you can do this for several times a year. Well, the rapid weight loss, that's this. And there's several bottles of each product that give you a 40-day supply. So you cleanse and detox for 8 days, a 40-day rapid weight loss, complete book and manual. This is all the instructions, online trading and coaching videos. So I put all this into a membership page. You can watch the videos and answers all your questions. The book answers all your questions. In it, we have Innate Life Facebook support, but trying to help you do this on your own so you don't need to pay for consults. And our program used to run for about $16.95 up to about $18.95. A lot of these identical programs, similar to what I do, they just call it something different, are well over $2,000. So by putting it online, I'm saving a lot of money, and we do everything we can to help you. So the other products that are added, so you have all the stuff before, the cleanse and the fiber, the probiotic and the chlorella. Now you have your CardioMax. This is to protect the immune system, helps your body prevent diabetes, lower cholesterol. The ingredients are white mulberry, Garcinia cambogia. You may have heard of that. green coffee bean extract, another one for weight loss, cinnamon, great for blood pressure. Sugar Shield blocks the enzyme alpha amylase, and that's responsible for breaking down carbohydrates and turning them into sugar. So blocking this enzyme improves the body's how it metabolizes carbs. You don't want sugars to be stored as fat. That's what this does. So, and Sliminate, this is our powerhouse. This is every one of these products is in a capsule form, so it's very easy to take. If you can't swallow capsules, you can break them apart and put the powder in, on your food and do it that way. The Sliminate's the only one that's in drop form, and this is a 2-ounce bottle, not 1 ounce. So 2 ounce gives you way more. It gives you double than the 1 ounce, obviously. But most programs, when they do drops like this, sell it at 1 ounce. Ours is at 2. This is African mango. I'm sure you've heard of it. This raises leptin levels. So important. Levels out glucose, speeds up metabolism, and this suppresses the appetite. So when you put all these together, you get an amazing result. Now, Sliminate is also hormone-free, and it stimulates metabolism by increasing leptin levels to help you hit your weight loss goals. So when you put the cleansing kit together, the probiotic, the chlorella, CardioMax, Sugar Shield, and Sliminate, I put all this together to hit every angle. And our results are absolutely astounding. We get amazing results. And you don't have to take 20, 30 supplements to do this. And you don't have to take this for 6 months to a year. You'll get great results within, usually within the first few weeks, but within a couple months, you'll see amazing results. They work synergistically together. And what I like is they're all herbal. They're all natural. They're not going to, if your kids got into them, they're not going to hurt you. They're not stimulants. They're not hormones. They are natural herbal formulas, but when you put them together, they have powerhouse. If you were to just take the Sliminate, it's not going to work well. It's not going to work well because it's working together with all the other components. So our programs we have the kit, the Cleanse and Detox kit. It usually sells for $69. Today, you can make payments on this. So I put it on a payment plan. When you click the button below the screen at the webinar, you can make payments on this. So if you want 1 kit, it's only $21. So that's $63. If you want 3 kits, you save $42. You almost get a kit for free. Listen to Pat's story. So he heard us on the radio. We've gotten out of the community, done radio for years. You're hearing it on a webinar, and it's really about taking action. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? And what are you willing to go after? So our next one is Cleanse and Rebuild. It retails at $121. You can save $13 by buying 1 kit. And I'm going to run this special offer for a bit, and I'm going to pull it off. So you have to act now if you want this, or you have to buy them individually, individual products, and it's more expensive. 3 kits, $96. So you may say, why do I have to do 3 kits? Well, if you've been on antibiotics, you could stay on this for the entire year. Or you could do this every 3 months, or do the cleanse and fiber every 3 months and do the chlorella and the probiotic every month to rebuild your system. Now listen to Pat's testimony. So his results kept getting better. You can see the difference. He looks amazing. So if you buy 3 kits, you'll save $75. You almost save a whole kit. So if you and your spouse, you maybe in a kid, your kids, and kids could do this anywhere probably from like ages 10 to 12 and up. The chlorella and the probiotic they could take, in the infant stage. So, or if you have a friend that wants to do it, buy the 3. You're going to save a lot of money doing this. This is Greg. Greg lost 25 pounds in 26 days. He was just flabbergasted that he could lose this weight. I mean, he gave me a hug in the office and was crying. Said, I've had so much trouble losing belly fat for years. I can't believe that this happened. So our rapid weight loss, if you were to buy all the individual products or buy it as a kit online, it's $14.95 still. If you buy 1 kit today, it's 12 payments of $81. So you'll get it under $1,000. I think that's $992. And so you'll save $523 by buying a kit today. If you have somebody to do it with you, split it, do 2 kits, and not split it, buy 2 kits and split it, you'll save $1,346. So it'd be $822 a kit. I've never sold them this low, but I'm able to do this because I've been able to establish the online video coaching series. And so you save a lot of money. You just have to do a little bit more work, but you're going to save $500 doing it. That way you can put your money into the products and not so much into our consults. If you need consults, I'll work something out with you. But here you go. This is $81 a month for 12 months, way less than any of those other programs where you're spending $400, $500, $600. You're going to learn to eat food by yourself. You're going to learn to cook chicken, vegetables, fruits. You're going to be set for life. You're not going to be handcuffed to buying my products or my food or somebody else's food for a lifetime. You're going to have success buying food at Walmart, Aldi's, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, going out to eat. You're going to know exactly what to do. So tremendous savings. Just click on the button. And if you're not sure, if you've been struggling, you're not sure, you may be on certain types of medications. You've tried other things. You've tried other chiropractic programs. You're in the area and you would like to be evaluated. I do a free evaluation. Just go on my website and my innatelife.com, click free consultation, come in and we'll sit down and we'll do an evaluation. And for this show, we're going to do, if you call in and say, I heard the webinar, I would like an evaluation for the next couple of weeks after the webinar. I'm going to do free evaluation. That includes all exams, testing, and x-rays. So, that's a several $100 value you're going to save. You don't have to worry about using your insurance. So, but if you're ready to go and you just want to buy a kit, get the kit and let's start. So this is the special I just talked about, a free evaluation. We sit down one-on-one, review your history, your health, your goals, test your pH, body fat percentage, digital analysis, spinal and nerve system evaluation. That includes digital x-rays and digital motion x-ray study. Very precise. Our machine, our x-ray machine is like that in the hospital. We do a very detailed consultation and you'll get your first adjustment. So if there's stress on your spine and nerve system, we need to do an adjustment. I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw this in. You get to experience and discover and experience chiropractic before you have to do any further work with us. So it gives you a nice test. And if we build every individual test, consult, and exam, x-rays, this would well be anywhere from $395 to $495. You know how insurance rates keep going up. I mean, my goodness, you could be in the hospital for one day after trauma and bill $20,000 to $30,000. So you know how these rates are going up. So we can help you avoid the $395 to $495, even running it through your insurance. You can avoid that. So we actually have free shipping too. So we throw in free shipping. So if you're out of the area and you say, just ship it, I don't want to come in, we're shipping for free. So one, you get discounts on all the products and kits, huge discounts when you buy multiple kits, free membership and online coaching, a free evaluation. If you're in the area, or even if you're within an hour, I would encourage you to come in, get the testing. It's well worth it to understand if you have nerve stress. So I just did an evaluation today with a lady who has done weight loss programs in the past. She's done 3 of them and lost weight on all 3, but she gained them back. And she was never told about physiology and nerve stress. So we did an evaluation and she was kind of confused. Why would I need this? Until I explained it, said, well, this makes sense. And this could be one of the missing pieces because I can't keep the weight off. I lose it and I regain it. And our program was much less than what she had done. So it's going to make a big impact. So we have a lot of specials that we're doing, and we want to help you gain your health back as best as possible. Let me pop back here to my screen. We're back. So all you have to do is click for a free strategy call, or just order products. You get a tremendous discount if you order today. I'm going to run this special just for a short time after this webinar, then it's be done. So it goes back to retail prices. So if you're looking to lose weight, keep it off, and understand a new strategy. If you've had struggles before, just jump in. And for the price of the Rapid, you're going to get way more in return than what you're going to be paying for. So, if you want to lose over 20 pounds, do the Rapid. If you're looking to just kind of get a taste of this, lose 5, 10 pounds, and maybe even 15, do the cleanse. If you've taken antibiotics, you've been struggling with your health or energy, do the cleanse and rebuild. Do something. I'm one of those guys that I'm still playing rugby at age 52 because I take action. I don't to sit on the sidelines and expect my health to improve without doing anything. It's not going to happen. I have to act. So by doing action today, you taking action today, you'll start getting results tomorrow. If you wait and think about it, I'm not sure, nothing happens. Your health is going to remain the same. Your weight is most likely going to continue to get worse as you age. Joint pressure, health problems are accelerated when we're obese or overweight. So you take action today, you get results tomorrow. If you don't take action, then you sit on the sideline and watch and deteriorate. So if I can help you, if you whatever offer you want, jump in. If I can help you in any way, just message me, text me, or message me, Facebook me. Anything you can do, email me, all my contact. If you go to my website, all my contact information is there. I want to help you. I want to change this community, change this world by helping you not only lose weight, but get healthy for a lifetime. So God bless. Have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you.